Hey everybody, it's Bethany. Today I'm going to be doing this look for Makeup Geeks contest. This is air and earth inspired, so obviously you can see by the picture why I decided to do these colors, and I thought it was cool too that the picture was from Oregon. Most people don't know that Oregon, actually most of Oregon is desert, so yeah, so this is the look. The eyes are definitely pretty dramatic, so I balanced it out kind of with some more neutral cheeks and lips. So if you want to figure out how to do this look, just go ahead and keep watching. Thanks! Alright, thanks for staying with me for the tutorial. So first what I did was applied Urban Decay Primer Potion just on my lid area. Now I'm going to use a NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk. This is just the white one. And with this I'm just going to take it like basically all over the lid and then also under the eye. So, and don't forget the tear duct as well. Under the eye. And just gently kind of add some to the lid. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then just take your finger and blend her out. Alright, so once you got that, the first color I'm going to use, let's see if I can get my brush, there it is just a light shimmery gold, and I'm going to be using MAC Rose Blanc, which is that one right there. Pretty sure that's the color. Let me double check. Yes, that's right. And then my small, it's a smudger brush. I don't remember where I got it from, but it's just really dense. That's what I want. Something real stiff and dense. And with this, you're just going to apply it on the inner corner into the tear duct, right where you put that white, and then take it under the eye as well, just on the inner third. Okay, and just blend that out a little bit. Make sure your fingers are clean. Or maybe just do it with the brush. Alright, so once you've got that, go ahead and move on to the next color, which is going to be just some kind of a lighter bronzy color. I'm going to be using two different ones. They're pretty similar, so I mean you could probably just use even one if you wanted to. But the first one I'm going to use is MAC Woodwinked, which is this one. And then I'm going to use Milani Golden Bronze, which is that one, with my small Sonia Kashuk brush. So with this one, you're going to take it right on the middle of the lid. Once again, doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend it. So just like that, wipe off the brush a little bit or just use the other side. Get some of the golden bronze. And this goes on the outer third. Just hoping this turns out like the other side. I haven't done one eye and then the other afterwards. I haven't done that for a while. So now I'm taking that smudger brush again and just gently blending out these middle sections. And wipe that off, blend out right here. Sometimes I add a little bit more white, but in this case, or light color, in this case I think it looks pretty even. I'm going to put a little more of the brown. Which one was it? That's the question. That's it. Okay, now I'm going to take the eyeshadow brush again, wherever it is, right here. I just had it. And just kind of blend out the crease a little bit more. A little too much. I always get more in this crease because it's a little bit more deep set than the other one, so it always looks darker anyway. Okay, so that's that for the browns. Now for the blue. That one is the fun one. I'm going to be using Milani Evening Sky, which is just a shimmery deep blue. And then I'm also going to use MAC Meet the Fleet, which is that one right there. I'm going to be using that afterwards. And I'm using my e.l.f. smudger brush. And just rolling that all over in that evening sky. Tap it off for a while. Now the fun part. getting the shape right. So, just going to start here. Better to start too high than too low, because you can always make it lower. So we're going to blend up. And then just taking this across and down, just kind of feathering it off into the inner corner part. That makes sense. Okay, definitely can go down a little more. So this is definitely making this almost like a 60s look with this whole crease deal. Okay, so now I'm going to take my 219 brush and get some more of the Evening Sky in that one. Tap it off real well, even wipe it a little bit, and then just add that right here, and we're going to blend it up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take my small eyeshadow brush again. Actually, I'm going to take my 217 and get some MAC Wonderful, which is a matte light blue that I'm going to be using just a shimmery white highlight. I don't know if that one's, I think it's a Jane one. I'm not sure. And with the blue, I'm just going to take it right under the eyebrow and blend it into the Evening Sky. Not a whole lot, because we still want that obvious line. Obviously. This look is pretty darn dramatic. It's going to be fun to wear to work. Okay, that looks about right. Now taking the eyeshadow brush, make sure it's all wiped off. Just going to go in with that blue again, just to add a little bit more. Or a lot more. Okay, wipe that off again, go in with that shimmery highlight. Get that right under the arch of the brow, and then blend it out. Okay, now, last color of eyeshadow is the Meet the Fleet, which I already showed you. And I'm going to take my tapered blending brush from Red Earth, swirl that in there, tap it off, and we're going to go to the outer corner so we kind of blend that blue into the rest of the shadows. You might have to go in with a few applications of this to get the desired darkness that you want. That's what I had to do anyway on the other side. Okay, so I lied and said that was the last color. It's not really. I mean, well, it's the last color I'm using. Now I'm going to take the, oh, I guess I used this one. The browns that I used. First, the Woodwinked with that little stiff brush. And we're going to add this as liner underneath. So, once again, just going in the middle with this one, like we did on the top. And then wiping it off and going back with the golden bronze and doing that one underneath on the outer third. Okay. Woo! Now I'm going to take Clinique Cream Shaper for Eyes in Egyptian, which is just kind of almost like an olive greenish color, and just line really thinly along the top lashes. Then I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put Lucky, Urban Decay 24/7 in Lucky on my waterline. Then I'm going to do my eyebrows, add mascara, and then I'll figure out the cheeks and lips for ya. Alright, so now with the very dramatic eyes finished, the cheeks, I'm going to use my Benefit 10 powder, which is bronzer and highlighter. I'm just going to use the bronzer first. I might use the highlighter, I haven't decided yet. Kind of see how this looks, because it's really shimmery, even the bronzer is. Okay, I guess I'll use a little bit of the highlighter, just because it always gives that really polished look to the cheeks. Okay, now I have like massive shimmer. Now for the lips I'm going to use, I haven't really tried this lipstick yet. It's by Napolean Perdis, P-E-R-D-I-S. Sorry, I don't know how to say it. It's in Atalanta. Atalanta. Yeah. And just a little bit of this. These are really pigmented, so I don't want to use too much right now. Okay, so for the cheeks, I'm also going to add a little bit of a Bare Minerals blush in Desert Rose. It's a matte, just because I want a little bit more color on there. So it looks kind of funny if the lip or the cheeks aren't really balanced out with the eyes. Alright, so I guess that's the finished look then. My Air and Earth inspired look for Makeup Geeks contest. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to post this in time or not, but if I am, then there's that, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much. Bye.